Hello there, Taurus. It's so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we're doing your April Tarot love reading. So we'll take a look at the overall energies in your romantic love life. First with the Oracle cards, and then we'll move to the Tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider liking, commenting, or subscribing. I really do appreciate all of your support of my channel. Okay, so let's get into your reading, Taurus, by the book. Okay, so this is the energy of manifesting, the law of attraction. You're trying to manifest something, but you also have a fork in the road. You have a big decision ahead. So let's go find out what this decision is all about. Are you manifesting a new person? Are you manifesting somebody to come back? Let's take a look. Alone? Oh, fear, marriage, separation. Okay, so, yeah, on the separation, it says, focus on your own happiness. They're showing me that. We have alone and fear. Fear of being alone. Will I be able to marry? Will there be somebody that, I'm going to have a long-term committed relationship with? Possibly grow a family with, grow old with. There's that energy that you feel, we have fertility under here. You could be feeling, like you want to have children. You could be even getting to an age where you're like, it has to happen soon. But there's a sense of being separated, I feel almost like from what it is that you truly want in your life. There's something that you really do want that you're trying to manifest. And I feel like you're kind of, you're at this fork in the road. There's something that you truly want, but you have a decision, and it's kind of interesting. We have not for you. I feel like you are trying to perhaps decide between perhaps somebody that's already in your life and what it is that you truly want. That energy of, do I stay with what I have, or do I go after what it is that I truly want for myself in my life? So let's go to the Tarot and get some details here. Judgment. Yeah. I mean, that is the fork in the road, right? Making a decision about which way to go. For some of you may be recognizing, yeah, this person really isn't for me. Yeah, never ending story. That could be a little bit about why you have this energy, being afraid if I leave this situation, or if I don't, you may even have a marriage offer, and it's kind of like, well, if I go down that road, then maybe I can have a family. I may not be completely happy with that person. That may not really be who I want to be with. But at the same time, it's kind of like trying to choose. It's almost like trying to choose between something that you know and something you don't know if it's going to ever exist, right? But the Judgment card is about following your heart, listening to your intuition, going with what is being asked of you inside, what your heart is desiring. It's also about choosing your soul's path. Queen of Cups, loving yourself. And you know what? I'm going to come back to this because they really pointed that out to me. Focus on your own happiness. I'm going to take that there too, because there's this energy of, you may be choosing, for some of you, you may have a marriage offer, but it's like somebody that your family wants you to marry, for cultural reasons or financial reasons or whatever. And you're kind of like, yeah, I like that person, right? But I can't see myself being with that person forever. There's this energy of, is that really the right choice for me? So let's take a look at the obstacle that you have this month, the Emperor. Yeah, I feel as if there's somebody that's wanting you to choose a certain path. And it could be, somebody you're married to, could be your father. The emperor is usually a older male or somebody that is in charge, right? If it is somebody that you're married to, it could be that that person has a lot of control over you. And this is truly your obstacle, is that you're not in your own power, that you're really kind of, instead of being in your own power, you're giving your power away to somebody. And what you're really looking for is true love, the Ace of Cups. The Emperor is a lovely energy, except that the Emperor is not warm and fuzzy. And it's kind of like, I feel like there's, an emotional attachment that you don't have in this situation that you are longing for. So 9 of Wands, this is your advice. The wounded warrior, that you do have what it takes to persevere through this. You may feel very alone and fearful at this time, but this is a saying that you do have the strength to persevere. And then we have patience or temperance on the bottom. Having the patience with this situation. I didn't bring this up, but we have the between worlds, as if, you are stepping into a new world. It may be taking some time. Oh my gosh. 10 of Cups. What a lovely way to end this. Okay, on the bottom we have Devil, Queen of Wands, 3 of Cups. Okay, Taurus, you have had this type of energy in your readings for, I would say, maybe about 6 months. This is the indication that there is perhaps the person you're dealing with is, the Queen of Wands is, sometimes that energy of being, super sexy, super, a mistress, a third party. Okay. And then we have the 3 of Cups. So the person, you may even fear, or you may know that this person, is perhaps has a third party, or the 3 of Cups. It could be celebrating too much, drinking, or, using, recreational drugs, or drugs, being addicted to something that is kind of, pulling energy away from this connection. And I feel as if that has been in your readings for some time, and now it kind of went away, and now it's showing again. So it could be that maybe you have been trying to manifest something new to come into your life, or a way to come out of this relationship or something. But I get a sense that you are really, truly at this fork in the road. Almost at your wit's end. It's kind of like, I feel like, you had the Temperance card. You've been extremely patient in this situation for some time. And it's going to resonate a little bit different with everybody, but there is this sense that, this situation is not for you. It's never going to end. You may keep hoping, praying that things turn out differently, but, your higher self, your intuition is telling you the situation is never going to change. So I send a big, hug and lots of love to you, Taurus, because that's, kind of a difficult energy. And I think you already know that in your heart, So let's see what we have here. 3 of Pentacles, the Strength, 4 of Cups, 5 of Wands. Yeah, there's this sense that there is a lot of competition. 3 of Pentacles, there's a third party, perhaps. Again, we have the Strength card. You've dealt with this for a very long time. You're disappointed. It's just kind of like, this person may be the type of person that makes a lot of promises, but they never follow through, right? And the 5 of Wands, lots of competition. With third party, it doesn't necessarily have to be a person. The third party situation is, if they're, drinking a lot or playing video games a lot or just out with their friends a lot, right? And there's not as much energy on the connection or on you, right? So there's this sense that you are wanting, your heart is calling for you to understand that what you need to do is to focus on your own happiness. It's almost as if you're hoping, we have the star card here. The star is all about wishes and hopes and dreams, healing this connection. This person may even be a person like they'll go to AA or something, they'll get sober for a while, and then, then something happens, or a reason to celebrate, right? And then, they're drinking again, and you go down that path again. It's, this understanding that this is never going to end. So let's see what the Emperor is. 7 of Wands, 5 of Swords, the Death card. Yeah, 8 of Swords. So, the 8 of Swords is not wanting to see things the way that they truly are. She has a blindfold on. She could take the blindfold off herself, because if you look, she has, her hands in her pocket. Her hands aren't tied. She could easily get up and take the blindfold off. All those swords are in the ground. None of those swords are going to hurt her. It's a self-imposed type of energy, a self-imposed anxiety, a self-imposed doubting that you can get out of this situation, which is what we have right here. There's a lot of mental anguish trying to get on top of this, understanding that somebody has control over you and trying to figure out how to end this cycle of not being in control yourself and stepping into an energy of controlling, being able to control your own life, to make choices that are good for you, of going in the direction that is best for you. For some of you, you could be the one that has an addiction or something like that. There is this call, like, you have the Judgment card. There is a call to seek help, to end this cycle that really is kind of been long going, whether this is you or somebody close to you. So let's see what the 9 of Wands has. The Chariot, the 8 of Pentacles, the Temperance card again, 2 of Cups. I love it. I love it. So, that you do have what it takes to persevere, that you are going to see victory. The Chariot card is victory, moving forward, being able to work things out that are best for you, to find your own happiness, to have the patience, the tolerance, right, in order to move forward in the way that you need to. The Temperance card is also about, taking a little bit of this and a little bit of that and combining it. Taking the lessons that you have learned through this situation and moving forward into, look at this, you're having your wishes granted, the true love of your life. We have the 2 of Cups on the bottom, the true love of your life, somebody that is emotionally connected, and is available, oh my gosh, the 2 of Cups showed up again. King of Pentacles, very grounded energy, understanding that you may have been waiting for this for a very, very long time. It's right around the corner, right? It's right around the corner. What you have to do is drop the burdens. Drop the burdens of whatever this is, because you have the 9 of Wands here, right? Understanding you're almost at the end. Like, it is almost, you're at the finish line. You're at the finish line is what they're saying. Yeah, really interesting, because, It could be that you're trying to work it out with this person. You may, because we do have the separation card, you could be separated from this person, but still hoping that it'll work out. But I do feel like you understand that this is, things are not going to change, overnight. They really aren't. What am I grateful for right now? Adapt an abundance mindset. Gratitude is the antidote to all of our problems. It is impossible to be fearful and grateful at the same time. Gratitude improves our health, opens our heart, and changes our state. And yeah, Taurus, it really is. It's kind of like you're in this difficult energy, and you have like a lot of fear in your reading, coming through. But it's also about being really grateful for everything that you have, because when you step into that sense of gratitude, what happens is that it just pushes the fear out. And if you don't keep a gratitude journal, I recommend that. I do that every night before I go to sleep. I have it right by my bedside. And I just, write down at least 3 things that I'm really grateful for that day. It's a great way to end your day and to go to sleep, being in that gratitude. Yeah. Forgiving and learning. Let me read this one. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Paying attention to the red flags, past life relationship, you have known each other before, and heart-to-heart conversation. I feel like for a lot of you, this heart-to-heart conversation is, okay, which way are we going? And if it's going to work, for some of you, you may really want this relationship to work. What is it? The 9 of Wands to me is also about setting healthy boundaries. What are the healthy boundaries? I think for a lot of you, you've already done this, right? And you're kind of like, yeah. You cross the boundary again, it's just, it's time to decide, to understand that, look at this. I mean, you do have this lovely energy at the end, right? You have a 10 of Cups, you have the 2 of Cups on your path. It's about choosing, where you want to go, which way. You staying with this, or are you choosing to move in a new direction? So, and Taurus, I do personal readings. So, if you're interested in that, the link is in the description box below. Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. And, you do have the separation card. We do have potential underneath that. But I feel like, it is about allowing yourself some space from this person, as well as allowing them space from you, so that you can, kind of go within and try to figure out what it is that you truly want. And then, moving forward in that direction. And when it says that all will work out for the best, that is part of sometimes when we end a relationship, it can be difficult, but one of the things that, really helps to close that energy out is to say, I wish the best for you and I wish the best for me. It does not necessarily mean that you're together, right? But wishing each other well, understanding that, okay, if this doesn't work out, I still wish you the best. And I do wish you the best, Taurus. My heart goes out to you. Be gentle and kind with yourself as you're going through this energy. And I do wish you so much love and light in this situation and all your situations. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.